You all remember that in the beginning of the government of President Juan Manuel Santos, he put into action a residency plan so that millions of homes would be produced. In order to be realized, a financial impetus was required that, just like the Savings Initiative, would permit all Colombians that today are renting to own their own homes.
Nos fijamos la meta de duplicar los subsidios y construir al menos 1 millón de viviendas nuevas el próximo cuatrenio, viviendas dignas que respeten la condición humana de sus habitantes. Le llegó la hora a Colombia.
Welcome to the Fondo Nacional del Ahorro, the leading savings entity in Colombia. My goal, like the goal of many people, is home ownership, for which there is a unique financial institution whose foundation is based on savings. In the last 3 years, the Fondo Nacional del Ahorro has obtained historic achievements that have helped to make it the leading entity in unemployment funds in Colombia, with 2.5 million clients and more every minute. Their assets have grown, their shares have increased in value, and their profits have skyrocketed 187% as a result of their savings policy. They have phone lines and offices available 24/7. Also, the FNA is online so that we can access the services of the Fondo Nacional del Ahorro on the internet or by telephone, quickly and easily. Additionally, the Fondo Nacional del Ahorro is international and allows Colombians that live abroad to transform their remittances into savings in order to buy residences in Colombia. And recently, FNA Mobile was implemented. It now exists in every town in the nation and through agreements with diverse networks. They have increased their network to 14,700 points of service, arriving where no one else arrives, just as President Juan Manuel Santos ordered. There have been so many achievements by the FNA that both public and private entities have recognized its service model and management. The Fitch Value Ratings entity has given the FNA for the second straight year a rating of AAA. The BRC Value Rating entity as well granted the FNA a rating of AAA. The Financial Superintendent recognized the FNA as the public financial entity that generates the most profits. The Contraloría General de la República additionally rated the FNA as an efficient and favorable entity. The magazine Semana ranked the FNA 16th in the list of the 100 biggest financial entities in Colombia, and 3rd on the list of national entities that distribute in the field of domestic residences. The BID Inter-American Bank also launched in Colombia programs associated with transparency policies in the advancement of the company. It was granted the seal of quality ISO 9001. And the magazine Gerente highlights the FNA in its national marketing ratings as the #1 entity in the minds and hearts of the Colombian people. These innovative programs have helped the FNA to be recognized by the United Nations Habitat Program as the best financial tool in the construction of the urban future of Colombia. Recently, the World Bank endorsed the tax model utilized by the Fondo Nacional del Ahorro as the model that transforms rentals into ownership. Today, we are presented with the tax model of the FNA. It is the new model that will transform renting into saving and saving into ownership. Your rental will stop being an expense and will begin to be an investment. Never again will your credit score be evaluated, but rather your capacity to save. This is how we construct a just country for the 63% of the Colombians that rent. The tax model protects Colombians with life insurance, unemployment insurance, and the new insurance announced by the Ministry of Residency for project stability. All Colombians that save in the Fondo Nacional del Ahorro have access to tax. Even children can save. John Wasley says, all Colombians must work, give, and save as much as they can. Therefore, the FNA constructs society in all of Colombia by designing innovative models for access to home ownership for everyone.